Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to share with you guys 5 things I'm doing to lower my expenses. Let's get started and talk about it. And one of these is something I never thought I would do, and I really didn't want to do it, but I'm going to see the beauty in doing it. The first one is I'm changing up how I'm doing my cash envelope system. I still like, for me, personal finance here, I like to use a cash envelope system, but I always compartmentalize things, and I say 500 for groceries, 20 for pet. I'm basically just putting it all as one lump sum, but what I'm going to do differently is track my spending. So let's say I go to the grocery store and I spend $82. I'll document that. If I go to the Dollar Tree, I'll put down how much I spent there. I'm going to track my spending and kind of see what my patterns are, but I have one lump sum. Any leftover I can use for stock up and as my discretion. And I actually want to put some of my leftover in, my another envelope, because if I have out of town company or things like that, which I am going to be having in July, I have a little bit of a cushion and wiggle room. So the biggest thing is I'm just making my cash envelopes work for me and keep it simpler, and I'm tracking my spending on a spreadsheet. So I'll be keeping in touch with you guys and let you know. Number 2, I know I'd mentioned on a previous video that, I really am good about, like if I go to the Dollar Tree, I allow myself to buy 3 things. I hate the word allow because I can do whatever I want, but I kind of try to have a boundary for myself so I don't, get out of control with that. Well, I do the same thing with online shopping. If I want to buy from one store, that's fine, but if there's a couple things that I quote want and it's not a need, okay, I play this or that. So I may just do one thing. Well, I thought about this for the month of June. There's nothing I really need or want, and I noticed a pattern with me. If I see friends or family buying things and they're like raving about it, then I want it, okay? It's like FOMO, fear of missing out. Well, you know something? I can honestly make do with what I have around here. With my kitchen gadgets, with my clothes, with everything I have, beauty supplies. I really don't need to be buying anything unless it's something consumable. Like the other day I was running a little low on lipstick, so I bought some of that. But that is something I use and it's not going to go to waste. I think we end up with an overstock of things that we don't use, or we buy a new gadget and we never end up using it, and we have so much we have at home. When I start using everything I have at home, start eating all the food, start wearing all the clothes, then maybe I'll think about buying something. So I'm actually just really putting a kibosh on me doing a lot of shopping right now just because I don't need anything, bottom line. Okay, number 3, and this might sound mean, but buying less for others and less holiday. I know it's not holiday yet, but I always seem to go overboard. Yes, I pay cash, but I end up buying things for people that they don't really need or want. It's things that I like, okay? And so, I'm just going to be spending more money on experiences, and I may just take some time off where maybe I don't prepare a holiday meal. Maybe I'll tell everybody, yo-yos, you're on your own, and I'm going to sit and relax and watch Hallmark movies that day, and I'm not cooking at all, and I'm not buying anybody anything. I might just take a me, myself, and I holiday. How does that sound to you guys? Anyway, the next one, you'll probably think I'm terrible. The next one, number 4, create a capsule menu. I've spoken about this, and I started on it, but I haven't followed through. One of the things I'm constantly working on is thinking about what groceries do I buy that I see not getting eaten. Because I think many of us simply buy too much. I'm not saying all of us, some of us, okay? And then also I'll make something, because I'm always wanting to make something new. I find these great recipes on YouTube, but then some things don't get eaten. So I'm really trying to pay attention to what is getting eaten and what just sits there, okay? Example, I used to make chili all the time and the family ate it. Well, now I notice when I make it, like for example, my husband says chili just doesn't agree with him anymore. Our taste buds change, our health changes, so I need to cook and buy accordingly to that. So I'm trying to create a capsule menu, and what I want on it are 10 main dishes, like at least a good 5 or 6 side dishes, a couple desserts, a few breakfast ideas, and make sure that I have the ingredients on hand for those things. Okay, another thing, this is another one that's going to shock you. My last one, number 5. I might actually change services. I am set in my ways. I'm not someone that loves change. It's not broken, don't fix it. But if it's something that might lower my expenses, because I really would love to get our expenses, I'll just end the video with saying this. I'd really love to get our expenses to where we could live off less than $3,000 a month, okay? Right now it's right around $3,300 a month, and I know a lot of you are like, how can it be that high since you don't have a mortgage? Well, taxes and insurance, those are the reasons why. Anyway, on that note, I will let you go. Let me know what your thought is, and let me know how you're lowering your expenses. I always love to hear from you. I hope to see you on tomorrow's video. Bye, everybody.